Hey there, I'm Emgris, I'm from Russia, and we all stay home till the end of April. Let's have a quick recap of what's going on in Russia. What's the news has been since my last video. Moscow and Moscow region have introduced passes for those who leave their homes. Actually, they apply not for all people, but just for those who use transport, either public transport or personal cars. Those who just walk don't need a pass. And you can actually get it online via the official website, and then you have to show it to the policeman, and even taxi drivers need to see your pass. It's actually a code that has your number of passport and your personal details in it, like in a coded way. But if you don't have a code, or if the code is incorrect, for example with not yours passport details for instance, you'll get a fine. But it's actually better than in France, where you just have to take a piece of paper, write your name, your address, your passport details, and basically the reason why you're leaving your house. Here it's all like 21st century, so it's easier and it makes more sense, I guess. So what else? This is actually have been asking the government for some help for a while now, because they basically can't work. And the government eventually offered some subsidies, some financial help, but no one actually is expecting to get this money because it's complicated, it's has lots of terms and conditions, like you know how it goes. But because we have all those new procedures, people don't quite know how they work, and that actually gave a job to a lot of conmen, and there are lots of scams about fines, about subsidies. So for example, the code that you can get to leave your house, and like a pass code, you can actually come across some websites where they ask for your card details because they say that the pass is not free, but it is free. And there is another con about that. It's like a quiz, so you enter your card details and you find out for how many hours or days you can leave your house. But again, that's just a scam. Also, they say that some people do stop people walking on the streets, and actually they ask for the fine because the person has left the house. Like, people are kind of afraid and they don't know how the rules work right now, so they pay those people, and those are again just conmen. When the police just writes the ticket, they can't take money from people the streets. Another way how people try to get money from naive people is actually selling some stuff that will protect you from the virus. So for example, you can come across some badges that actually have chloride in them, I guess, and they say that they make some kind of bubble around you that's invisible but that will protect you from the viruses. You know, that doesn't work like this, because you can touch things that are contaminated, and then you touch your face and you get the virus directly into your eyes and mouth. So a bubble, even if it created that kind of bubble, it won't help. And definitely there are a lot of companies that produce masks and hand sanitizers and sell them for like twice as pricey as they used to be, or even more expensive. And talking of overpriced things, actually right now you can find lemons in supermarkets. Lemons are, but they cost like 500 rubles. And also there was this hype about ginger that might help you, and right now you can find different prices, but I've seen photos of ginger that costs 5,000 rubles, 7,000 rubles. Like, that's insane. By the way, they don't help you against the virus because they just help with your immune system, but that's not the cure for the COVID. Once again, talking about the passes, just a couple of days ago when the passes system came into place, policemen took this rule too seriously, and that actually resulted in a pretty bad way. So basically what happened is that they stopped cars that were trying to get into Moscow, and they checked for the passes. That's why there was huge traffic jam. But that's more or less okay, because what happened in metro is just horrifying, because they were checking passes in the underground, and there was a huge line of people standing back to back to each other, waiting for their turn to show their passes. And it's kind of the opposite of what this whole thing was about. By the way, for my Russian followers, I will link down the Zhvanetsky monologue down below, so just check it out and just check it out. General experts say that we're following the Israel scenario, and we're like 2 weeks behind them, And their scenario is not the worst one. It's not like the USA or Italy. It's kind of a mild situation over there. So let's hope that it will end with this, and let's hope we'll have a great summer. Have you got any questions about Russia? Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and to hit the bell notification button. You can follow me on other social media. You can follow me on Instagram. I actually post right now stories and photos from previous travels. So just go down the link below. See ya!